Hello there, welcome back to Carl and Debbie Trains. I've got another Cattington update for you. It's been a while, so let's just quickly say there's updates on 2 stations, track, room, buildings. See you in a minute. Right, that was quick. So it's been a while. We've done some work on Cattington station. If you remember, I've redone the hill and I was going to clear it out, and well, you'll see. We've also done some quick building on Long Whiskers because we had some models we could put in place, and also it was just a little bit of arrangement in the room as well. So there we go. Hope you enjoy this. If you do enjoy this, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. You'll see from the channel, I do these updates. We do model railway shows. We occasionally do heritage videos as well. You can just pick and choose what you like to watch. But all your support would be fantastic, and thanks again for all the regular supporters who always comment, always give me some thumbs up, and it's very well appreciated. Right, hello. So next I'm turning my attention to this little gap I've got here between the station and the hill and the castle, and I managed to pick up some extra platform sections. This is second hand, I only got it for £5. This is at Ruddington. Some bits have been used, but there should be enough in there for what I want to do. So let's see how I get on and see what we end up with. So see you in a minute. Okay, so now you can see I managed to put in a new platform all the way on the back end here that goes all the way up to the embankment. And that's looking pretty sweet. I've tried to put in some weathering effects on here just to take the cardboard edge off that, and I've ballasted all the way down here as well up to it. So it's starting to come together. Now if I come back out here and take it up a little bit, I've got another piece that's already been prepared, and as you can see there's weathering effects on that already. I'm no expert, but it helps. It helps just take that cardboard sheen off, and that can go in place here. So that's the whole station's now been extended quite far, so I can get some good trains in. And all I need to do next is put the bridge back in with a little bit of room for people to move either side of it, either here or here. But I still need to raise it up slightly because it used to catch. But that's coming together, and I've got a nicer platform. Right, as you can see, this is the tail end of Long Whiskers. I've got some updates to do on here, and I thought I'll show you what it's like before we make any changes. And what the change will be is adding a stairwell. Now, these stairwells are like GCR stairwells, steps going down. So I just need to cut a hole in this and place that in, and just double check it's at the right level. So that's relatively easy, so to speak, except that's glued down, I can't move it, but it'll be fine, it'll be fine. The other bit is to go over here where this has just been a dumping yard. So I want to tidy all this area up and put the other half in. So I'm not going to cut into the wood here, it's too much. So I'm going to probably raise this up somehow, make it look decorative in some form, and then the stairwell is going to go just in over here somewhere, and this will probably turn into some sort of car park area. So that's the big plan, and hopefully I'll have a video soon showing you how that's completed. Okay, just a partial update. You can see now the stairwell is in place, and I'll find something, and that stairwell does actually go down into the base of here, which is really cool. I think it looks great. The thing I'm not so sure about yet is there's all these little white marks around the edges, and obviously the white marks where the cardboard shows. So that's what I can do. I can just paint all this, weather the rest of the platform, and then that's going to look really sweet. then I need to do the opposite, or something on the other side, but that'll be later. Okay, so I just want to show you this before I go too far. I've done some weathering down here on the platform and darkened some of this area, so when this goes back in it'll look much better. But also I've spent the time to just get rid of all these little white edges, and I've weathered the roof a little bit as well. So ignoring this bit down here because that's not going to be seen, just hiding all of those like white edges, and that's the comparison there. You can see what it used to be like. All these little white edges just tell you, it's like, oh, look, that's cardboard, that's cardboard. Doing this just helps take that edge off. So this will go in there, a bit of tidying up around the very front area, and then it's almost done. Okay, here you can see the final version of the steps have been put in the platform, kind of weathered, like wearing, where people have been moving around. This can still pop out if I need be, but it's as is. Guy's not looking too happy because he's going to have to go down the stairs now. But also, if I pull out, I want to show you something I've shown a while back. This weird looking structure here is where my signal box fits, and it just fits in place. The beautiful thing is I've been able to do all this heavy work in the background without worrying about hitting this signal box. So any foreground objects, it's worth considering, because you can't tell, because it's all in place and it looks fantastic as it is. Right, one of the other two of the other things I've had going recently. First is storage, second is track problems. So let's have a look at the storage first. A while back, if I spin you around and point you down here, I created this extra shelf. And the idea is I can put stuff on top of the shelf and I can put stuff underneath the shelf. And this is where I started to put my wagons, but I was losing some space. So what I've done, I've moved all my wagons out of there. There we go, spin it around slowly so you don't get seasick. So underneath the window where the controller is, I've got all these boxes we got from B&Q, and they contain all my wagons. The storage in the boxes isn't great yet, but I do find these are really useful. You can see here, that's not stored very well. That needs a lot of work. Others, yeah, I've got less in. It's mostly wagons I seem to be collecting at the moment. And I've got my coaches just on a bit of cardboard as well, stop them rolling around too much. And that's really helped me, because it's underneath my controllers. I've got direct access to it. They're all in individual boxes. I can't remember what's in each one because it's been a few weeks since I did this, but it's something I can improve over time. And while we're down here, let's spin you around. So this is the current collection of locos. I don't like this storage because it's going to collect dust when they're not in use, and I don't like that. I need to find a permanent cover, maybe something like I have behind me, but we'll see. Right, if I spin you around this way, the other thing I've had a problem with, I'm just going to swap the camera around so I can see what I'm doing, is the track. Now, where I've got all this cork, I was getting a lot of problems running the locos through here. It kept on breaking out, just cutting out in different locations. So I've relaid this section of the track. I've had to cut new sections to make sure it all joins up absolutely perfectly, because that's what it wasn't doing before. Also, I put in the cork where before I had it like this, where there isn't obviously a dip where it comes off the cork down onto the baseboard, and that was causing some problems. So levelling that all off, it's really helped. And obviously I still need to glue all this down and ballast it and all the usual stuff. I'm just letting it settle down, make sure I'm 100% happy with it. I'm sure I will be, but that's how it is. Also, I just want to quickly show you this. That is an Acura scale 37, and I believe pretty much all of those wagons are brand new, well, second hand, apart from, for some reason, I've got a Great Western van. Oh, I know, I got this Siphon Great Western wagon, and I've just put the Great Western box van on the end just to keep it company. But the rest of it's all brand new. I've got my EWS wagons, which I've been after a while, and then the Acura scale 37 in GWR. Not GWR, it's Great Central's loco that we have, and I'm loving every bit of it. I will do a video on her at some point, or just a running session. I'll do something, so stick around for that. And right, one of the other small additions we've gone to the layout. In this case, it's Cattington town. We live in Loughborough, and in Queen's Park in Loughborough, there's Corellian Tower, which is a monument for, I think, the First World War. You can, if you're walking through Loughborough town, you'll definitely see it. If you're in Queen's Park, you'll absolutely see it. Now, this was there's a little museum near there as well, and they were selling these paper kits for, I think, £1. So we thought we'll pick it up, it'll be a laugh. Turns out it's the right scale for what we're doing here. Obviously it's double O. So we bought it, we've built it. It's currently just pure cardboard. It looks cardboardish, toyish if you like. So I need to like weather it and hide some of the paper and cardboard on it. But let's take a look, see what you think. So I do like the tower. I think once you come down low with the buildings and the towers just sticking out there with the hills in the background, I think it works really, really well. It gives it a bit of extra height. But as soon as you get up close, you can see it is cardboard. You got the cardboard edges to it and everything else. But it's not a bad little thing for a pound, is it? You know. Right, I hope you enjoyed all of that. Thanks again for watching, and if you did enjoy this, please give me a like and subscribe if you're new here and if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. So thanks again, and take care all.